this could be several years old, right?
We'll bring this meeting of the BZA to order. Take roll call, please.
Rob Kaufman.
Here.
Dave Eggers.
Here.
Skylar Early.
Here.
Karen Munson.
Here.
Jack Swindell.
Here.
We've all had the opportunity to see the minutes from last month's meeting. Any revisions, extractions, anything? If not, I seek a motion to approve.
Make the motion to approve as written.
It's been approved. We will vote. Those in favor of receiving the minutes as printed, aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. It has been passed. We will accept those minutes as is. First case, please.
First case tonight's BZA 05-25. Jerry Edwards is a petitioner. Petitioner's requesting a variance at the 700 North block of Pershing Street. Wants to replat the lot into two separate lots and vary from the required 100-foot size to be 67.77 feet wide. Is that correct, Mr. Liner?
Yes, sir.
Do you state your name and your case, if you would, please?
Chad Liner with Independent Land Surveying here for Jerry Edwards. Jerry would like to split this lot that Charlie Dakota Cooper owns. He doesn't have a use for the whole lot. He wants to use part of it, but given the current zoning ordinance, since it is a commercial lot, there's a 100-foot minimum width that we need to request a variance from, so we can split that into two lots, please.
Is it going to stay commercial?
Yes.
Okay. Anyone in favor of would like to speak, or anyone opposed would like to speak? Any questions from the board?
Chad, do you,
What's he gonna do with it?
that's what I figured someone would ask, so I was gonna ask. Do you know what he's planning on?
I don't. It will be something that probably fits into that commercial zoning regulation. There's no plan to rezone it at this time.
And there's no plan for any structures or anything like that?
I don't know exactly what he wants to do with it yet.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Anything from the board? Okay, if no questions or discussions, I'm open for a motion.
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll
Motion
second.
made. Second?
Karen. Seconded.
I think Karen seconded.
Yeah.
it.
Karen
Okay,
got it.
second,
Not
okay,
loud.
we'll vote.
She just said it slowly.
I talk too quietly. I know, right?
Sorry, Karen, I didn't hear you. It has been approved, 5-0.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Next case, please.
Enjoy your evening. Next case is BZA 06-25, Chandler Lambring is petitioner. Petitioner is requesting a variance of 5460 East County Road 100 North. They're going to be replatting the parcel, and when they replat it, there will be two existing structures, a barn and a grain bin, that will be in the side yard setback.
Would you step forward and state your name and your case, please?
Michael Cozart representing Chandler Lambring with Michael Cozart with Cozart Surveying representing Chandler Lambring, BZA 06-25. We're looking for a variance on a replat to more closely match the existing property lines with the property usage, which falls within the variance of the 10% back setback line. So the back line, and we're within very edge of the 2-mile fringe area, but yeah. I assume everybody has a picture of what.
Yeah, they have pictures.
So you going with the dark line or the dotted line?
The dark line. The dash line is the existing 5 acres. Whenever they cut out the house, prior owners cut out a 5 acre out of the middle, and he wants to more closely. The yard use goes all the way over to the east now,
Yes.
so he wants to of course, keep as much. He doesn't have any, he's going to possibly sell the house at some time, but wants to keep as much farm ground as possible for his own use.
Okay. Thank you very much. Anybody else to speak in favor of? Anyone opposed? Questions from the board?
The only request is just because he wants to retain the farm ground part and get rid of the house, right, or eventually.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I think eventually they're gonna sell, so they're farmers, so they wanna keep as much farm ground as they could get, basically is what I've got from the conversation, so. It throws that grain bin and
Yeah, I looked at it. Yeah.
and the grain bin's been there for many, many moons.
It's
so,
been there a while.
And he is across the street from the county.
Yeah, yes.
I'll make a motion to approve, sir.
Motion's been made, seconded. Seconded by Scotter. We will vote then, please. It has been approved, 5-0. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now you'll just have to get with Patty, get a replat, meeting scheduled, and then you'll draw that up for us at the replat, so.
Okay.
Just call Patty and she'll get it scheduled.
Okay.
Thank you, Mike.
Have a good evening.
Next case tonight is BZA 07-25. Jason Williams is petitioner. Petitioner's requesting a variance at 6770 Redbud Lane. He's wanting to put a fence up, and he's got the rented 2 front yards as always out there. I think if you go out there, you've seen some posts up we got with the fence contractor, and Mr. Williams was kind
State your
enough to
name and
come
your
in.
case, if you would, please, sir.
Yes, Jason Williams, case BZA 0725, and we would like to put up a 6-foot vinyl privacy fence for the sake of our dogs.
Okay.
We did start construction on that. We weren't aware we needed a variance. We have posts up, but no further progress.
Makes it easy to see where it is.
Yeah,
Absolutely does.
yeah, made it easy on us. And appreciate you coming forward with this. Thank you. Anyone opposed to Mr. Williams' fence? Anyone in favor of? Not seeing anything. Is anybody have anything from the board?
Make a motion to approve.
Motion's been made. I second it. We will vote. Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It has been approved, 5-0.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you.
Come in and get your permit, see Patty for your permit. You don't have to stick around if you don't want, so,
Can we start construction tomorrow, or do I need the permit in hand?
yeah, you can come in tomorrow, anytime between 8 and 4:30.
Perfect, thank you.
Thank you. Next case tonight's BZA 08-25. Leonard Baltazar is petitioner. Petitioner's requesting a variance at 315 Mill Street. Wanting to put up a 6-foot fence, and he is on a corner lot as well. That's all I got.
State your name and your case, if you would, please, sir.
Leonardo Baltazar. I'm representing the church Iglesia Rios de Agua Viva at 301. And our case is BZA 0825. And we want to put fence around the parking lot at 315, the parking lot of the church.
The parking lot on 3rd Street. You're wanting to put in a fence all the way around it?
Yes, sir.
A chain, what, like a chain link fence?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And it's church property right now, right?
Yes, sir.
I think at one time that had a fence, the majority around it anyway.
I can't recall. I kind of thought the same thing, Dave. You know, this one's unique because you got streets on 3 sides.
Sure,
Right.
sure.
But
Well, I know, from my standpoint, what I've seen, they that's also a lot of times where the kids play.
I was gonna say, they
and
use
right
that
around
for-
that parking lot, I cannot imagine that a fence would be a bad thing.
They use that for a
Yeah.
playground.
Yeah.
Right.
yeah.
Not at all. Anybody else to speak in favor of? Anyone opposed? Any comments or questions anymore? I'm sorry,
I
anymore?
kind of commented ahead of myself. I
You're
apologize.
absolutely fine. Any more comments?
I do it all the time.
If not,
Make the motion to approve.
motion's been made.
Second.
It has been seconded. We will vote. Oops. Thank you. It has been approved, 5-0.
Right.
Put your fence up.
Come see
Thank you.
Patty tomorrow or whenever for your permit.
Be safer.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Comment about
Ball
that.
goes there too. I thought.
Okay, next case is BZA 09-25. Carol Hickman is petitioner. Petitioner is requesting a variance at 831 Allendale Drive. They had put an 8x12 shed on the property, and it was brought to planning and zoning's attention, and it was out in the beyond the fence, and now I believe you moved it back inside the fence, but
That's
you're not
correct.
happy with that, so they want to move it back outside. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
State your name and your case, if you would, please, sir.
My name is Don Hickman, case number BZA 09-225.
And you're wanting to put your shed back outside your fence as opposed to where?
That's correct. There's a white vinyl privacy fence
Yeah.
all the way around it. We just want to slip it back and line it up with the opening in that fence that would actually move back 12 feet into to a garden area there a former garden area that we was using.
So you're wanting to just take it straight back toward the street?
That's correct, sir.
And still leave the opening as the?
No, the shed will slide perfectly straight back and line up with the current opening that's there.
I got you, yeah, because you're using the back of it as the back part of as that
That's correct, sir.
section of the fence.
That's correct.
Is that the way you originally had it?
Yes, in the beginning. I mean, by reading that, and we didn't realize that was, not within the rules or whatever for setback, so.
Yeah, he had it outside of the fence. Somebody had called or we had caught it. So we told him, you need to move that inside the fence, line it up at the edge of your house, because that's really your setback there. So
he's asking.
when they weren't happy with that, said you need to apply for the variance to come in and see if you can even move it back out there, so. That's why they're here. Currently, as you see the picture, they comply, but they won't if they move it back. That's why they need the variance.
So is this trying to, for the variance to get to that setback on Allendale right here? Is he trying to?
Yeah.
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
If you line
To
these
move it
houses,
back 12 foot that way.
this is all in line, they're all in line.
Right,
Then he
right,
moves-
right.
If he moves this out here, it's in the setback,
Yeah.
25 foot.
I got you.
I just had a question, do you know how far you will be from your property line to the shed when you move it out where you want it? How many
There's
feet?
still quite a bit of room back there between where the back of it would be, till you ever get to the sidewalk. There's several feet.
Because it's 12 by 8, so you're going back 12 feet.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even think to measure something like that when I was over.
Yeah, I
there.
didn't know if you had 6 or 8 feet, do you think, to the sidewalk?
Every bit or more, probably more.
8 feet.
Okay,
Yeah, but, yeah,
I just figure that's gonna be one they ask, is how far.
right.
I mean, I went by and looked at today, one of the things I was concerned with was where the neighbor's access to Allendale was, that sits in that opposite corner, and their driveway actually exits the other side, so.
Right.
I can't see a blockage or any real problem with that, I don't think. They're still good, probably 10 feet to the sidewalk, I mean, anyway.
I'm with you, Dave, that's what I looked at. I didn't know if their driveway, it could be a vision, but it
It does, yeah, it does. It didn't look like it. Anybody else in favor of? Anybody opposed to this? Any more comments or questions?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Yeah. I will second that. We'll vote then, please.
Can we get up now? No, you're okay. Just sit there.
So you're just backing it straight up, right?
I'm sorry?
You're just backing it straight up.
That's absolutely correct, it's straight back.
Gotcha. It has been approved, 5-0.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, board.
And last but not least,
The Lone Ranger here.
we got BZA 010-25, Linrel, is that?
To make it easy, my name is Lemuel Eichert.
Go by Pete, you go by Pete.
Everybody calls me Pete.
That's what your wife told me yesterday.
Were you on that? Were you on
Anywhere in the mix.
Yeah, I was wanting to talk to your wife.
I was in the shower. I wished you would have stuck around, because I'd have taken you in the backyard and showed you just exactly what I was gonna do.
Let me read this real quick. Pete or Lenny or Linrel.
Yep, whatever.
Is requesting a variance at 307 Manor Heights Drive. He wants to replace his small shed with a larger shed. He needs to vary from the required 20-foot rear yard setback to 17.8 feet, and the side yard setback to be 9 feet, sorry, to be 4.5 feet. Now you're on.
Now, yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
officially state your name in the case, if you would, please.
My name's Lemuel Eichert. Just moved here from Iowa in July. And, the shed that's back there is junk.
Yeah.
And I'd like to replace it with a bigger shed. The door that's on this shed right now is just two wooden doors you open up. And I wear a hat all the time. And, 3 times it's laid me back on my back because the door opening is only 5'6" tall, and I'm 6 foot. hit the head back, down I go. But anyway, I'm gonna put people are calling this. I had a neighbor that was kind of grumbled about it, but never did get to talk to him. But he's saying it's gonna be a garage. Well, all right, it's a shed, it's a garage. I'm gonna put a single 9x7 garage door in it. Just because I want to be able to walk in it, press the button, open it up so I can get my lawnmower out and whatever I've got. This is just this existing shed I have right now. I've got animals living under it. Don't know what is under. I know there's a rabbit under there for sure. But I let my dog out one morning and there was something out in the corner of it, outside of it. It went running over there by it, and I'm yelling at the little dog. I didn't know what it was, and he almost got to it, and then the dog ran away, and the animal went around the corner. And I saw footprints in the snow, and then, it got daylight out. And I'm assuming it was a coon.
Very possible.
But, because we have some timber behind it, the back door neighbor's property. But, I'd like to put this 20x24 shed up. I'm calling it my man cave, is what I'm calling it.
Yeah.
But, I do woodworking and stuff. I mean, I'm not gonna start no business or anything like that. I'm too old for that. And, someplace to hang out and storage. Right now, if I want to get something out of this shed, the shed is actually 15x18, which is a decent sized shed, but it's one of those that has that funny roof. So the walls are only 4 foot tall on the sides. And whoever had it one time or another tore out half of the back wall and put a lean-to out the back toward the fence. So right there, I'm gonna be a foot closer than what that lean-to is. I mean, foot away from it than what that lean-to is.
Right.
Yeah, and it's only 4 foot tall, that little opening in there. I don't know what they were doing, but I'd like to get rid of the shed and put this new one up, and I wanna put it on a cement floating slab.
Okay.
So,
Well, thank you very much.
yeah.
Without seeing anyone else here,
The only comment I
Go
would
ahead.
make is,
go ahead.
he's got some utilities that run through the yard. That's why he had to move it.
Yeah.
If he didn't have that, he'd meet setbacks, so.
Yeah, I'd be
After
fine
we-
with the setbacks if I didn't have the main power and the utilities running, the internet's running through there. They run right,
He's
I
gotta
have
be
the
away
pole
from
in my corner of my lot, it runs kitty corner right to my house, right through the whole backyard.
How tall is it?
I'm normal size shed, I mean, what are the walls usually?
Driveway access or anything like that?
No.
We do have a city ordinance that restricts the height of your building not to exceed the height of
Height
your
of the
house.
primary structure on the property,
primary
so it's not gonna be taller than your house, right?
I don't think so.
Well, you can't.
I haven't designed it yet because I was gonna design it, but then, I didn't know whether I was gonna get it approved or not, so
Right.
I'm gonna do it at Menards. So it's gonna be, probably have like 9 foot,
Yeah.
whatever for the garage door, I gotta be up so high to get the garage door.
Just as long as it's.
And then I'll do a 412 pitch roof.
Yeah, just as long as it's shorter than your house.
All right, I'll measure it and make sure it's
Please do.
that height.
Anything else from anybody?
I make a motion to approve.
Okay,
Second.
it's been seconded. You're good, 5-0.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, just
Welcome
come,
to Indiana. Thank
Appreciate
you
it.
very much for
Yes.
coming up.
Yes,
just come see Patty for,
we,
permit.
okay, we lived in the same house for 41 years back in Iowa. And, we just had our first grandchild,
Oh,
first part of January.
congratulations.
So that's the reason why we moved out, so.
Absolutely.
Six and a half hour drive. I knew my wife, when she come and saw that baby, was not gonna be able to go back home. again, so. So
Thank you again,
thank
sir.
you, appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
have a good evening.
Yep.